Wesley and Will.
Turn around, Wesley. We
Nope.
got an episode to do. Turn around.
Nope.
It's okay.
Nope.
As long as she doesn't see you, it's okay.
Nope. I didn't see her either.
Welcome to the other side, and we want to talk about horror movies that we've just watched, and some that are coming up. Halloween's right around the corner.
Yeah, if you originally
I'm
saw The Blair Witch in 1999, you waited 17 years to see the exact same damn movie.
Garbage. And nothing aggravates me more than listening to people try to explain what went wrong with the Blair Witch. What, 3? What it is? I don't fucking know.
It was the third one.
What went wrong is it sucks. You didn't do anything with it. You basically duplicated the same damn movie, not in a clever way like Force Awakens. There was no payoff. For an hour in this movie, all they're doing is screaming, looking for one another, and then they've got these little stick things hanging from the trees.
Which is exactly what they did in the first movie off of a $60,000 budget.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
basically you
what was
made
so
a more
frustrating.
expensive version of that movie.
It was just absolute
So
garbage.
yeah,
Waste
garbage,
of
not
time.
worth talking about. If you want to duplicate
It's the
the experience,
scariest
run around
movie.
the damn woods for an hour and a half.
What was scary is that I actually paid $10 to see this damn movie. It's garbage.
Complete garbage. Another one though that you thought was garbage that kind of miffed you because others did not was Don't Scream.
Yeah.
Don't scream.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
I
Okay.
wanted to scream. It should have been try not to laugh. Now I don't know how a lot of people are like, but it's a new movie. All right, so Don't Breathe. The premise says there's some, 3 punks that want to rob this blind guy who got a settlement when his daughter was killed. He's got a lot of cash sitting in his house. He's just a hermit. He's an old. I think he was a Marine or something like that. He's a badass. I can't remember the actor's name.
Point is, he's blind with a German Shepherd.
Right. And so basically they want to get in the house, steal his cash, and take off without getting caught. And I would have to say the first few minutes they're in the house, like the one great scene is when the guy sneaks in his bedroom and he has a gas, he's trying to pass him out or whatever, and the old guy's, you're blind, so all your other senses are heightened. So he hears what the hell's going on. So he sits up in bed. The guy's dog was like the creepiest. It was like Cujo. But anyways, the fact that I didn't feel... The fact that this movie got 88%...
It's difficult to feel sorry for, trespassers in someone else's home.
Like the Blair Witch, there was no payoff to this freaking horror movie, all right? One, you got 3 punks that are robbing a guy. All right? One of them pulls a gun on the guy.
Yes.
And so when he kills him... You don't care because you're defending your home. That's what happens. You go break into someone's house. You pull a gun on them.
You deserve whatever's
They're gonna and you get shot and killed. So it's like I didn't feel bad for these 3 guys. They weren't victims. So what they tried to do in the film is make the blind guy creepy.
Swerve.
Yeah, he's creepy because the girl that killed his daughter, he has chained up in his basement. All right.
All I'm gonna say is Google Don't Breathe and Turkey Baster. And because of YouTube's new policies, we're not going to talk about this any further.
What? I can't talk about the turkey
No!
baster?
I don't even want to see a turkey baster.
I want to tell you, though, the
build-up is towards a turkey baster.
So he's got this girl chained up in the basement, and she's pregnant with his kid. He impregnated her with a turkey baster.
I said we weren't going to talk about it!
And I'm just saying... I'm in the theater and I bust out laughing. And so it was like, whatever happened after that reveal, there was nothing was intense. It was a fucking joke. And it's like the fact that I thought this old guy was like Daredevil's father because he could get around faster than anything. I'm like, he's blind, but man, he knows these streets and back alleys. He's like right there. And it's like, it was a joke.
Yeah,
the movie was trash.
Complete shit. One you did enjoy though was Lights Out.
Lights Out, I finally got to see it. It was playing at a local theater for like 1 week, ran down, enjoyed the shit out of it. Acting, isn't stellar, but I loved the premise, the psychological thriller with it, the fact that, they didn't really try to throw lots of swerves. The relationship that the kid's mom has with this entity, I really freaking enjoyed. I thought it was really cool that she makes this friend, this woman was going through depression and she ended up going to a a mental ward for a while, and she makes friends with this woman who has a skin condition, and it gets a little kind of sci-fi. She ends up disappearing when they use some lighting on her, and she's this entity basically on the other side, kind of like, I don't know, Stranger Things type of thing, and she is able to creep through. It was so much fun, and it had a lot of creepy moments. There was a couple missteps. I'm not saying it's a perfect film, but definitely was better than the last two. Overhyped. This is really scary. No. Lights Out was a good one. I think it's going to be coming out in video pretty soon.
October 25th.
Definitely want to pick it up. It'll be great to sit down with everybody during Halloween and freak the shit out of everybody, because in the theaters we barely have shit for the month of October.
Yeah, October, and that's what what I was
Very
want to talk about was
disappointing.
upcoming horror movies. This is the the month of horror movies.
I love this time of year.
And so what do we got upcoming? We've got
Friend request.
Friend request. From unfriended to friend request, social media will get your ass killed.
That's right.
This apparently is a college student unfriends a girl, and soon after she is stalked by demons.
I like the idea of this, and I actually think I'm going to go pay money to see this, because I just think that, some people take it personally when you unfriend us. Or unsubscribe.
Moving on, we've got Rings, which I'm actually a little interested in seeing. I've always thought Samara, the little creepy girl from Ring, was an interesting character that they could have built upon. I didn't really like the direction she took in The Ring 2. Be My Mommy, Naomi Watts. I preferred her as the little girl who wanted to hurt people even before she was a vengeful spirit.
Right.
I want more of that. Rings looks like she's breaking out worldwide. I love the scene on the airplane when she is crawling through the damn monitors from the backs of the seats. That's when I was like, okay, this movie could be good.
Yes,
this looks like it could be entertaining.
The interesting thing with Rings, though, is that weekend it's gonna be up against Tom Hanks' Inferno, which is a sequel to Angels and Demons and all that stuff.
The Da Vinci Code, and I don't know.
But I'm really looking forward to Rings. Another one that's you can actually download it already on Google Play. I was gonna watch it. Was Rob Zombie's 31. Which is about the crazy people that are basically stuck playing a game. And I love Rob Zombie. I love his music. His wife is so fun to look at.
Don't love his movies.
The last couple are just frustrating.
Salem. Sorry.
It was frustrating. They're just frustrating.
Salem went nowhere.
Devil's
Halloween
Rejects
2 was
so
boring.
good.
Devil's Rejects was good. The first Halloween was good. House of a Thousand Corpses is watchable.
Yeah.
But the last two efforts, especially Salem, just bored
that's
me
the one that killed me
to tears. I did not care.
But I'm willing to give you another chance, Rob. I'm gonna go see this movie, 31.
Yeah, and probably will enjoy it more than Ouija, Origin of Evil. Name the last really good Ouija movie. Go.
That's what I.
It doesn't.
You can't.
It doesn't exist.
But that's gonna split. So you got 31, and on the same day, October 21st, you're gonna get a Ouija. Origin of Evil, and we did an episode on Ouija boards, and the premise is this little girl gets possessed. What is this new thing with everybody that gets possessed? They got to do this backwards, awkward bend thing.
Oh, that's Exorcism of Emily Rose.
So that's getting a little old, but I'll probably pick Rob Zombie over that one, because I believe that this Ouija board movie is gonna suck. I think that they crammed every good scene in that trailer. Because they show
guaranteed.
way too much stuff. Like the scene with her creeping up the side of the wall, that looks kind of cool. But the one that actually bothers me the most
I'm waiting for
is when she's whispering in her sister's ear while her sister's sleeping. He's got the eyes rolled back in the back of her head. Like,
you know what I'm waiting for, and they kind of touch on it in the right. I'm waiting for the demonic possession movie where the person who is possessed doesn't act like a flippin' moron. I want to see more like that, because Anthony Hopkins in that movie is one of the scariest possessed people I've ever seen in a film, because he's completely rational.
If you've never seen The Right, go check it out.
And I thought he was terrifying. That's way scarier than someone barking and foaming at the mouth, and it's just like, just give him a Quaalude and calm his ass down. We got The Windmill.
And that one's going to be limited. It's not going to be in a lot of theaters, but it's a Dutch countryside, devil worshippers, and you come to find out the guy was...
Now, was this foreign independent or just independent?
I don't remember.
Okay, because I was going to say
it just looks creepy.
In the Dutch. I was going to say The Hollow is kind of, or The Hallow.
Right.
I enjoyed that movie.
Now, you just saw...
Irish. That's Irish folklore in that one. And also in an independent... And if instead of seeing The Blair Witch, just go to Redbox and rent The Witch.
I just bought that movie. Haven't watched it yet.
That is an entertaining movie. It's a slow build, so don't be expecting a bloodfest, but it tells a story and it has a payoff. And it is genuinely creepy in spots. And what I loved was the psychological aspect of, are these people crazy or are they actually being tormented by a witch? And it keeps you guessing all the way up to the end. I thought it was very well done. See that rather than this bloated piece of crap that's in theaters right now.
Yeah. So.
Also, just a quick note. It doesn't come out in October, but I am looking forward to Split by M. Night Shyamalan. And I'm hoping on the heels of The Visit, which kind of got down the road, you know, mixed reviews. But I am hoping that on the heels of that this is his comeback movie because, to be honest, I think the guy has been a little unfairly maligned. And not every one of his movies has a twist. If you actually do a count, only like 3 of them do.
The Visit was really good.
But seeing James McAvoy as the psychotic villain in this movie should be entertaining. I'm looking forward to it. And it did what the last few M. Night movies haven't done. You know, like when Sixth Sense was coming out, I really wanted to know what was going to happen in that movie. Mm-hmm. Unbreakable, I really wanted to know. Signs, I really wanted to know.
Great film.
In Split, in the trailer, when he keeps talking about the Beast, and there are all these pictures, these drawings of this monster, and then the little line they have in there of some people with split personalities, their bodies can contort, and then they never show you when he says the Beast has arrived, and you can tell something is behind her. I want to know what happens. And he's this person with 27 different personalities, and I think it'll be interesting to see him play this type of character. And I just hope it's a great movie because it's time for M. Night to not be the butt of every damn joke like he's the worst director that ever lived.
I don't think so
when a guy like Michael Bay exists.
Yeah. And the hatred for Michael Bay continues. Well, yeah, I definitely want to see that one. Looks like a good one. And how could I forget about The Visit? I want to go rewatch that one. That was really good. So, okay, so that's some of the reviews of the horror movies that I was hoping for would be scary or a little disappointing. And some of the movies that are upcoming.
Hopefully they'll be good. Probably not.
So this is our Halloween season. We'll have some top 10 lists coming again this year, and we'll be doing some trivia. And this year we'll be giving away copies of Marie Lanza's new book coming out, The Other Side. And she writes zombie horror. Marie Lanza, check her out. Great book. First one's Fractured. She has some online books, The Colony, and then, of course, The Other Side.
Yes.
So, and again...
Yeah, and again...
Anything else?
No, you made the comment, you called me out. I do attack Michael Bay an awful lot, so I'll give Michael Bay a chance to defend himself. Michael Bay, please explain your filmmaking structure, how you go about making your films, please.
What I try to do is, as a director, I try to... the type is all off, sorry, but I'll just wing this.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, we'll wing it right now. I try to take people on an emotional ride, and
The Curve? How do you think it's going to impact how viewers experience your movies?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Wow, that was enlightening. I feel enlightened right now.
This is The Other Side.
We're out.
He's done awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.